Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you had a tasty lunch, because this is about to get real here in Tartu, Estonia, for the FISU World University Championships in powerlifting. We are going to the women's 76 kilo category. I will be guiding you through this afternoon and then the evening of powerlifting. It is gonna get hot, it is gonna get crazy, there's gonna be drama. And we are starting with Shiho Fujiwara, opening at 110 kilograms. Nice and easy, 3 white lights. And we are moving on to Alicia Yemets from Estonia, going for 112.5 kilograms for her opener. All of these women need to get at least one valid squat attempt in order to be able to compete in the total rankings. And it looks good. It's 3 white lights and another successful squat attempt. Already moving on to Isa Boonstra of the Netherlands, jumping to 135 kilos. Three white lights and another good lift. The bar is loaded with 142.5 kilos for Julie Besteman of Netherlands.
Now the Dutch coach is having a busy session. He's got 2 lifters in this as well. 2 this morning and 1 this evening. Look good and 3 wide lights.
And we're moving on to the Slovenian representative Lara Rafone, opening at 145 kilos. She's looking at some pretty serious personal bests here if everything goes good. She's opening just 2.5 kilos below her PB.
Well, that looked really, really easy. And 3 white lights.
It's good for Lara. Moving on to Jamie Scott of United States of America.
Yeah, been competing for 8 years, although only aged 23. PB is 150. Looks very comfortable.
Yeah, 3 white lights, a good lift. And we are almost at the halfway point of these first attempts for the 76 kilo women. We're moving on to Megan Richard, also from the USA, opening at 150 kilos.
Must be tough for the coaches when 2 lifters from the same country follow each other and they have the same coach, but they'll have done their pre-briefing backstage.
Absolutely, and that's why you bring a team, not just one coach. Looks good.
I'm just waiting for 3 white lights from the referees.
Veronika Sigutova of Czech Republic, opening at 155 kilos, her personal best 163, a Czech national record.
Well, I looked away for a fraction of a second and I missed that. It
Yeah.
was so quick.
Looked comfortable enough. 6 lifters to go, and Amy Guthrie of Great Britain going for 155.
Looking very determined as she approaches the bar.
She's also opening just 2.5 kilos below her PB.
Looks good.
Yeah, solid enough, 3 white lights. Malin Gronqvist, the doctor from Sweden, her doctor in training, opening at 155.
Oh, lovely and deep.
Yeah, looks solid enough, 3 white lights. And she continues the column of green for the opening squats with 4 lifters to go. Odette Tobaiwa next of Great Britain, opening at 160.
That may be the biggest smile to walk onto the platform so far this week.
Oh, you can't not be smiling with the support of the British crowd.
Smooth and easy.
Yeah, that was fast. 3 white lights. And we are moving on to our probably the podium favorites. Last three of the squat openers. First will be Emma Mahwate of France, going for 162.5. And slowly but surely gets the three white lights.
Yeah,
It's
very smooth.
It's a good lift. Emma also one of the favorites to win this whole category, but it's very close. She'll be followed by Tira Hagström of Sweden.
Yeah, I think we're going to have another last deadlift situation here in a couple of hours' time. Looks like a really close competition.
Opening at 165, her personal best 172.5.
Fought that up well.
Yeah, that was strong. Three white lights. And the last of our openers, Valerie Velemanova of Czech Republic, also opening at 165. The last of the squat openers, so far each of them successful. And it looks like Valerie might join them. It's three white lights.
Yeah, and we have a solid column of green against every name in the first round in the squats. Everyone moves past probably the biggest hurdle to a total in powerlifting, and that is the first round squat.
And we are moving on to the second round of squats in the women's 76. Alicia Yemets of Estonia starting us off with 120 kilos. This will match her personal best. Oh,
Just made that.
it's a 2-1. The left hand side referee saw some downward movement. We'll see on the replay.
No, I think it just stalled.
Didn't look like it was moving downwards to me.
Referees today from Estonia, Slovenia, and Czechia.
Shio Fujiwara of Japan going for 120 kilos. well below her personal best. Presume some kind of injury.
Fought it up well.
Yeah, it's 3 white lights, it's good. Followed by Isa Boonstra of Netherlands. And for 142.5 to match her personal best. Oh, too heavy. Too heavy for Boonstra this time. We'll see if she can get it on her third.
First red light against the name in this afternoon session.
She'll be followed by her compatriot, Yuli Besteman, going for 150 kilos.
She takes her time to get everything just right. That's lovely and deep and brings it back up.
Yeah, slow and steady, and it's 3 white lights. Jamie Scott of the United States of America will be following her at 152.5.
Yeah, this will be a 2.5 kilo PB if she gets it. She was very smooth on her opening 145. I can only dream of that kind of shoulder flexibility. Great squat, she'll be happy with that.
Yeah, we'll see if she can squeeze out a bit more on her third. It's time for Lara Rafone, going for 155. Already a 7.5 kilo personal best for her if she can get it. And 145 was very easy. The coach, Slovenian coach Jan Breznikar, telling her that this is nothing. The bar is with the weight of a feather. And it's a solid second attempt.
3 white lights, heavy feathers.
Megan Richard now of the USA, going for 160.
That last little dip just took it in.
Yeah, slow and steady for Megan Richard. It's a good lift. Followed by Amy Guthrie of Great Britain, 162.5. So be a 5 kilo personal best for her.
Yeah, and the first one looked really easy. Yeah, it looked good.
Yeah, she had to work for it, but it's 3 white lights and it's a good lift. Malin Gronqvist of Sweden will be following her, going for 162.5. She'll get the same weight as Guthrie, but will move into 4th place because she's slightly heavier. That was powerful. A depth call from the right hand side referee. Veronika Sigutova going for 165.
Fantastic squad.
Yeah, deep and smooth, 3 white lights, no problem there. And now our podium fight. Odette Tobaiwa will be going for 170. Should be followed by Emma Mahwate on the same weight, but Tobaiwa is half a kilo lighter.
Yeah, the last 4 lifters only separated by 2.5 kilos of bar weight. So it's going to be very close for the medals.
Yeah, this will be incredibly close going into the last round. Tobaiwa having the advantage of being slightly lighter, but Mahwate having the advantage of higher lot number, so she'll know what Tobaiwa puts in. 170 kilos to match her personal best.
Oh, smooth.
Yeah. Really powerful. 3 white lights and a good lift.
As you say, Makwate is slightly heavier than Tobaiwa, but she has the advantage of following. So they will know what Tobaiwa's team have put in for the 3rd round attempt before she has to put in hers. And Tobaiwa has put in 175. So if Makwate wants a bronze at least, she'll need to make this and then make 177.5 after it. So let's first of all see that she makes it and try and make a judgment of how much strength she has in reserve.
This is 2.5 kilos below her personal best.
Oh, it's a good lift.
Yeah.
And I've no idea how much she's left because the style she uses doesn't give anything away, does it?
Yeah, I follow her on Instagram, so I see a lot of her lifting, and I'd say she might have 177.5. We'll see what they put in. But yeah, that's just her style of squatting, going really slow and very controlled, grinding out the reps. And now for our top two, currently.
Of course, Makwate is also the favourite for the overall title, so will she be more interested in gathering points than in winning minor medals along the way?
Well, she's gone for 177.
Yeah, she has.
And now we have Tira Hagström of Sweden, 172.5.
This will move her into the lead. In fact, this will give her the lead at the end of the second round. She is lighter than Velimanova. That's a strong squat.
Yeah, not the easiest, but she gets it. And she'll be leading going into the third round of squats. And the final competitor to go for her second squat attempt, Valerie Velemanova of Czech Republic. (172.5). This will move her into second place in the squat and give her 7.5 kilos to her total, which she needs if she wants to fight for the top spot of the podium. And she's powering it up.
Great battle.
She had to fight for that one, so we'll see how much she has left.
Well, unless she goes 180, Hagström has a lift in the third round to win on body weight. She's gone 177.5 as well. She's lighter than Makwate. Remember, you can't change your squat nominations. And we just wait to see what Velimanova puts up for the third round.
And we are starting with the third round. Alicia Yemets of Estonia, 122.5. The 120, from what I remember, was not the easiest. Can she get this up? This will be a personal best.
No, you called that right.
Just too much on the day, but she got everything she could out of herself.
And I can tell you Velimanova has put up 175 for the third round, so Hagström has a lift for the gold medal.
Well, and we'll be coming into an interesting situation with Velimanova and Tobaiwa both going for 175 on exactly the same body weight, which means Tobaiwa will take it as she has a smaller lot number and will go for it first.
You don't see that very often.
One of them wishes so hard right now she just cut off a lock of her hair, be that 10 grams lighter.
Oh, you wouldn't do that.
Shio Fujiwara, 125.
Oh, that was so deep.
Yeah. And hard fought on the way up, but she gets the 3 white lights and it's a good lift. And she seems to be enjoying the competition.
She missed 142.5 last time. She was the only lifter in the second round to miss a lift in what has been spectacularly consistent lifting. Can she put it right this time?
Isa Boonstra of Netherlands going for 142.5 again. Can she power through this time?
I think she might have cut it. Wait for the referees. I hate making I hate making those calls before the lights, but it just seemed obvious to my eye, and it's things lifters do an awful lot when they miss a lift and come back and try and take it again. Actually, on the replay it was better than it looked the first time, but it was just high.
Julie Besteman of Netherlands going for 152.5, a 2.5 kilo jump from her second to match her personal best. And she's powering it up. The smile on top tells you everything you need to know. 3 white lights, and she's very happy with that. Be followed by Jamie Scott of the United States. 157.5 for a 5 kilo personal best.
Yeah, she got a 2.5 kilo personal best in the second round, and this is for another 5.
And Scott, an excellent deadlifter. One of the favorites to win the deadlift medal and fight for the podium places.
Never bet against the big deadlifter.
Learned that the hard way.
No, just can't bring it back up again.
Try so hard, but it's not there today. Lara Rafone now going for a pretty massive personal best of 12.5 kilos at 160. And her coach telling her that she knows she's got this. And she's got it.
Wow, that was easy.
Yeah. Maybe even too light.
I think her coach should buy a lottery ticket. Well, Guthrie has been really convincing with her first two, only taking a 2.5 kilo jump.
Just wants to secure those additional 2.5 kilos going to the bench press, where she is the favorite to win it. Opening at 102.5 kilos there. A spectacular bencher. But now for her last squat, 165 for Amy Guthrie.
That bar is really well down her back, isn't it?
Yeah. We saw in the first session today what can happen if the bar is really low.
Yep.
But it gives you the ability to grind the squat out like she did it. And it's 3 white lights and a good lift. Megan Richard next, going for 167.5.
Close to her PB, which is 170.
And these women are just so closely matched. We have another attempt at 167.5, then one at 172.5, two at 175, and two at 177.5. Megan Richard, 167.5. Look at the power through the hips, pushing it up, and unfortunately not deep enough.
Called in depth. Now the jury will have a look back at this. I think it might have given the lifter the benefit of the doubt, but I don't think it's going to be overturned.
Oh, it seems that it is. Jury has overruled it.
Yeah, well, I would have given the benefit of the doubt to that one, and so have the jury.
Malin Gronqvist going for 167.5.
So that was a good lift for Richard at 167.5, same as Gronqvist.
She gets it up with a battle cry, and it's a 2-1 good lift for her 2.5 kilo PR. She's really happy. And let's see here. Yeah, I think that was okay.
Yeah, looked far better on replay.
And we have Veronika Sigutova of Czech Republic going for 172.5. This will move her into second place in the squats temporarily.
Second from seventh, just shows how close this is. Oh, that's a great squat.
Yeah, she gets it. It's 3 whites, and she goes into second place provisionally. To be demoted by Odette Tobaeva going on next for 175.
Been really impressed with her first 2 lifts.
Yeah, if she gets this, she's guaranteed at least third. The first of the 2 lifters going at 175 and on exactly equal body weight.
So this for a possible gold and a definite bronze.
Oh, wow!
What a battle!
Wow, how she fought through it, and it's
Gets
a
a blue
2-1.
from the far side referee.
It's a 2-1 good lift. We'll see on the replay. Has the bar moved down? I don't think
No.
so.
No,
It just shifted slightly, so that might have given the side referee the perspective of bar moving downwards, but it really didn't.
and that's why we have 3 referees.
Exactly.
Now Velimanova, she can move into first place on body weight. No,
She
No,
can't
she
move into first place. There's
there's a mistake in the
Yeah.
computer there.
She gets this. She's second. Oh, she's fighting it.
No. I think the computer just didn't factor in that very, very seldom used rule about lifters of the same body weight lifting the same weight. I mean, I've seen that 2 or 3 times in 10 years.
With 2 lifters to go in the 76 kilo women's squats.
Yeah, Hagstrom, as we said, is the lightest. She has this for the gold medal in squat. Makwate had the option of going 180. She followed her. She chose not to. Gambling that either Hagstrom won't make this or that she could go no further than 177.5. So this for the golden squad.
Look at that, she's getting it up.
Oh, it's a great squad. What a great
Yeah.
battle.
Look at that, 3 white lights, and look at the joy.
The joy that only sporting success can bring.
And now, our favorite for the overall victory, trying to fight her way from 5th to 2nd place in the squads. That's how close it is. Ema Mahuate going for 177.5.
just taking time to compose herself, get ready. Because although she can't take the gold medal in squat, she is the overall favourite for the title, and every single kilo counts. This is likely to be a final deadlift competition. So every kilo she can make in squat and bench is a kilo she doesn't have to put on the bar in her final deadlift.
Let's see this now. We know she can grind out a squat. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
I told you. She can grind, and it's the 3 white lights and the squat silver for Mahwate, with Hagstrom taking the gold and Tobaiwa taking the bronze with 175.
What a great squat competition.
Yeah, it was so close. The top 4 lifters being separated by just 5 kilos.
Yeah, and the 5th place, the same as the 4th place at heavier body weight. That is as close a scoreboard as I have seen for a long time.
Join us again in 20 minutes for the bench press showdown. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the women's 76 kilo showdown. We had a tight battle in the squats with Hagström coming on top of Mahwate, both squatting 177.5. Mahwate at a slightly higher body weight. Third place was claimed by Odette Tobaiwa, squatting 175. On fourth and fifth, the two Czech competitors, Veronika Sigutova and Valerie Velemanova, both on 172.5. It's promising to be a good competition, and we are already starting with Shio Fujiwara, going for 60 kilos opening attempt.
Yeah, I think that squat competition was one of the closest competitions we've seen in a long, long time. Very easy.
Yeah, it's 2-1, good lift.
Got a yellow from the center referee.
Let's see what that could be for. She was pointing to her elbow, but not quite sure.
Well, if it was elbow, it should have been red, not yellow.
Uh,
Anyway, it's a good lift, 2-1.
and as you were saying, the competition was really close on the squats, and on the bench it's also looking to be pretty tight for the podium places. Alicia Yemets of Estonia, going for 67.5 kilos.
No,
Ooh,
what
some-
went wrong there?
Yeah, something went terribly wrong.
The bar just almost rolled backwards towards her neck
Yeah,
before she even started pressing.
you see, probably she missed her touch point on the chest or something.
You might sometimes see something similar with a third attempt, but rarely with an opener.
We'll see how she does on her second. Perhaps it's the injury that's been bugging her.
I just got the impression she lost tension before she started pressing.
Lara Rafona now going for 72.5 kilos. 7.5 below her PB of 80. No problem there. 3 white lights for Lara Rafone. And we are moving on to Malin Gronqvist going at 75 kilos.
Yeah, most of the lifters opening conservatively, well below their personal bests so far at least.
Sometimes with certain lifters who are really technique dependent, it can happen that they miss their opener even if they're going conservatively. Absolutely solid for
Yeah.
Malin Gronqvist.
And if you were wondering what I was talking about not having tension, Gronqvist put it in there just before she started to bench press.
Now we'll have 4 competitors opening at 80 kilos. First of them, Veronika Sigutova of Czech Republic.
Great bench.
Yeah, three white lights and a good first attempt, followed by Isa Boonstra of Netherlands, the second of the four women opening at 80 kilos.
Seven and a half kilos below her personal best. Oh, that was easy.
Yeah, flying first attempt. And next up, our favorite for the win, Emma Mahwate, opening at 80 kilograms. Opening at her personal best, and she needs a good performance on bench if she wants to be comfortable going into the deadlift. She wants a sizable lead just to be safe.
But is it risky opening on her PB?
Well, we'll have to see. I'm sure she knows what she's doing. She's the person to thank for my lifetime squat PR, because we made a bet last year at the FISU Championships. Really taking her time with the setup. "15 seconds.
There was no risk there. Great bench press.
Absolutely no problem. It's flying for Emma. And the last of the 80 kilo openers, Jamie Scott.
She was Jamie squat, but now she's Jamie bench.
.5 kilos below her personal best. Been competing since age 15. Practically a veteran at 23 years of age. Not many people can say that.
Great bench again.
Looked good, but was it just me, or did her head seem to lift a bit?
It almost did.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to, and then it didn't.
Yeah, look at that. Basically, just her hair keeping her safe.
Yeah, yeah.
Needs to thank her hairstylist.
Well, that's why we long-haired people have this style.
And that's why I have the bandana. Julie Beesteman of Netherlands, opening at 85 kilos.
Wow.
Solid enough. 3 white lights. And Tira Hagstrom, opening at 87 kilos, our squat gold medalist.
Oh, lovely bench.
Yeah, solid enough. 3 white lights for Hagstrom. Megan Richard going for 87.5 also.
Just getting set. Every lifter has their own specific pre-lift ritual. Great lift.
Solid for Megan Richard, 3 white lights.
The weight suddenly gets a lot heavier.
And 97.5 kilos for Valerie Velemanova of Czech Republic.
I think the next three are the ones going to be battling for the bench press medals, certainly.
Absolutely. Velemanova opening at 97.5 kilos. Her personal best is around 100. She'll be looking to break that in this competition if everything goes well. The current FISU record standing at 108 kilos, set by Tobaiwa last November in Slovenia.
It's a great bench press.
Yeah, no problem there. And she will be followed by the current record holder. 3 white lights. Odette Tobaiwa set the record last year in Kranjska Gora, Slovenia. 108 kilos. She's opening at 100. And she wants to make up ground against the leading few here on the bench press to give herself a fighting chance going into the deadlifts.
Oh, she smashed that.
That was smooth.
That was empty bar.
And last but not least, Amy Guthrie of Great Britain will be trying to get the record, take the record away from Odette. They'll be battling it out. Amy opening at 102.5 kilos, which is also exactly the difference between their personal bests. Amy standing at 110.5.
Oh, that was so easy as well.
Yeah, that was smooth.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, the fight for the bench press gold and the FISU record will be interesting indeed. Moving into the second round of bench press attempts, everyone but Yemets getting their first attempt in. Fujiwara opening, going for the second attempt at 65 kilos. Her opener was good.
Yeah, she's well below her best today for some reason. The PB is 80. But clearly she doesn't feel that sort of weight is there. And she's just taking the kilos she can take.
She seemed uncomfortable on her first attempt. It moved good, but she seemed to experience some discomfort.
Well, that was certainly very good. 3 white lights.
Yeah, that was smooth. And she seems really happy with it. Now, Alicia Yemets of Estonia, the only one who has not yet set a successful bench attempt.
She's gone up 2.5 kilos. Hopefully it was just something technical. If you remember, she touched her chest, and then before it came off her chest, the bar came back towards her neck. And I suggested maybe there was a bit of tension missing that she needed to put in.
Perhaps something just slipped.
Whatever, she feels confident enough to increase the weight to 70 kilos. I'm not sure about the weight. Yeah, I
It's
was
a
worried
2 to
about
1.
that. She beat the command on the press.
Real unfortunate, and she's in trouble now.
She only just beat the command.
Yeah. Lara Rafone going for 77.5 kilos for her second attempt. Just 2.5 below her personal best. Ooh. That was a fight to get off the chest, but once it was halfway up, pretty snappy.
I didn't think for a minute she was going to get that moving, but she did.
Let's see if there might have been a slight misgroove. And she can get a bit more on her third, we'll see. Malin Gronqvist going for 80 kilos.
Kom igen is the shout from the coach.
And as the coach says, yeah, 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 yeah. Nice attempt, 3 white lights. Veronika Sigutova of Czech Republic going for 85. Now all of the lifters who started at 80 going to 85. Something wrong with the starting position. She still has 22 seconds to set up again. Let's see if she can get the down command this time. If she does. Oh, I think she skipped the rack command, but
Well,
only one of the judges seemed to think
the
so.
center referee gave it to her, and he was the one that gave the rack command.
Did you see what was wrong with her first setup?
No, I didn't. It may have been that her foot wasn't flat on the floor, or the butt was just hovering above the bench.
Now Isa Boonstra is already on the bench, setting up for 85. This is moving real fast because we have 3 more lifters going at the same weight.
Look good.
Yeah, looked solid enough. 3 white lights. And next up is Emma Mahouate of France. Our favorite for the victory, but needs to get ground on bench press to be comfortable going into the last round. She opened on her personal best. She's going for a 5 kilo improvement now. And based on the way the first one moved, I am quite sure she's got this.
Well, new personal best if she does.
She told me previously in the warm-up room that her friends were recording the stream for her. So hello, Emma's friends. Oh,
No. Now, did the spotters take that too quickly? Or
don't know,
were
I've
they
s-
absolutely spot on?
the left side was moving quite alright,
Yeah.
the right side not quite. Let's see it on the replay.
No.
No, no, no,
No,
no. Yeah, she
They
missed
they
that
came in just the
unfortunately.
right time.
And let's hope it doesn't put her into too much of a vulnerable position.
Well, it's not going to help.
Jamie Scott, the last of the women trying to get the 85 this round. This is going to be 2.5 kilos below her personal best.
It's a very fast descent. Oh, and a real battle back up.
Yeah, really powers it up, just puts it down, sinks it into her body, and then pure power on the way up. What an effort. We're moving on to Megan Richard of the US of A. 90 kilos on the bar to match her personal best.
Great bench.
Yeah, looks really good. 3 white lights. Julie Besteman of Netherlands going up next on 90 kilos for a 2.5 kilo PB. Yeah, loud support from the crowd.
Taking a long time to get set up.
Oh, she's fighting it.
Oh, I didn't think she was going to get that, but she came back really well.
Tira Hagstrom going next for 92.5 kilos to match her personal best. Big support and cheering from the Swedish audience.
Great bench.
Yeah, she gets it. 3 white lights.
More there for sure.
Now for Velemanova to cement herself in third position in the bench press going into the third round. 100 kilos, 97.5 moved really well.
It moved so well, in fact, that I'm surprised she's only gone up 2.5. But I guess she's maybe thinking she's got a third lift after this as well.
Yeah, she knows herself the best. With some people, it looks easy, all up until it's not anymore.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you can see she had to work for it a bit to get it off the chest. So I think that was the right call to go for 100 for her second
Yeah,
attempt.
yeah.
Still gives her some space to push on the third.
Yeah, some people see my bench videos and say more there. And as the lifter, I think, no, there wasn't.
Odette Tobaywa going for 107.5, half a kilo below her personal best, which is the current FISU record.
Now, 100 was a walk in the park. What will the extra 7.5 kilos do? They will do absolutely nothing at all.
Well, she'll be fighting for the record and for the bench press gold in the third round. We can be sure of that.
And talking of the record,
Amy Guthrie trying to break it, going for 108.5 to break her compatriots' record by half a kilo.
and we're only in the second round.
If this goes well, we might see the record fall again and again.
Well, Tobaywa's gone 110.5 for her third. And if Guthrie gets this, no doubt she'll go 111. Oh, wow.
That was absolutely no problem for Guthrie.
They're both lifting like it's an empty bar.
Well, Tobaywa has gone for 110.5. The only sensible call to make for Guthrie is 111.
Yeah. But I think she's got more than that. But as you say, it's a sensible call.
And we're moving into the third round. Shio Fujiwara of Japan going for 67.5.
And as you're commenting on Fujiwara, I'm looking at the scoreboard to see Guthrie's third attempt coming in. And it's not 111, it's 113.
All right.
And I think that may be as much to do with the total as to do with the bench press. No.
Oh,
Maybe just because she feels that's what she can easily do.
unfortunately, a no lift for Fujiwara. But yeah, if we go back to Guthrie, I think it gives her that half a kilo chip on the total, which is actually worth 2.5 kilos.
One of the biggest lifts of the day coming up now. This to stay in the competition.
70 kilos for Alicia Yemets.
Everyone in the room is behind her.
I hope she can get it this time.
Not just because she's from Estonia, she is a fellow lifter. And lifters always root for fellow lifters. So come on, Alicia.
Let's
Get
see
it right
this.
this time.
That
good.
looks nice. And it's 3 whites and she is safe. She gave us a real scare there on the bench, only making her third, but you only need one for a total, so
And it makes better television.
it gives us something to talk about, it gives us something to do, otherwise we would just be sitting here talking about nothing.
And the talk of television reminds us we've been broadcasting FISU.tv this week. We have thousands of new viewers. Greetings to all of you from the powerlifting community. We hope you are enjoying the coverage of these wonderful FISU championships.
Lara Rafone setting up next. The 77.5 she had to work for hard. Can she get the 80 up? Ah, almost. She can't. The 77.5 was her limit today. We could see that she gave 80 a try, but just not there. Made a good PB on the squat, so still going into the deadlifts with a subtotal PB. And Malin Gronqvist now going for 82.5 kilos. Still some way below her PB. She's fighting it up and she gets it.
That's a great bench, great fight.
Yeah, it was a good call to go for the 82.5. And now Emma Mahuate retrying the 85 kilos. She couldn't get it up the first time she tried. This would be a 5 kilo personal best for her. And the 80, the opener, moved really well.
Yeah, I didn't expect the extra 5 to have the effect it did, unless it was just something technical that she can put right this time.
Those 5 kilos would go a long way for her
Yeah,
to keep her as far away from the fight in the podium
big
as
lift
possible.
this in the context of the wider competition.
Let's see this, Emma. The room falls into a dead silence. It's going better this time, but she can't get the right arm up. She's fighting it so hard. Wow!
No.
No.
Oh, what a brave
But
attempt.
what a fight! That was incredible. But she just can't get the right arm up. You can see the left side is fully locked out. She's trying so hard. She's gonna have room to clear on the deadlifts. Luckily for her, she's the record holder. Veronika Sigotova going on next at 87.5 kilos for 2.5 kilo personal best.
Great bench.
Yeah, beautiful. 3 white lights and no questions there.
I don't think there's been a single butt lift in this whole competition so far, has there?
There might have been one, but I'm really not sure.
No, I mean in this afternoon's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because normally it's an issue in bench, particularly as you get into third round, but the form here today has been so good.
Yeah. Isa Boonstra now going for 87.5. Oh, powering it up.
Oh, that's good.
And that's a grinder. It's 3 white lights and a good lift. Same weight on the bar for Jamie Scott, going to match her personal best at 87.5 kilos.
And again, the head nearly came off, didn't it? But it just about stayed in contact.
Yeah, the hair saving her there again. It's 3 white lights and a good lift, and she's really satisfied with herself. She'll be followed by Julie Beesteman of Netherlands, going for 92.5, a 2.5 kilo personal best. The 90 moved quite okay.
No, that's not moving.
Unfortunately, can't get it off her chest. And we are moving on to Tira Hagstrom, the squat gold medalist. And a bit of an outside contender for the podium, perhaps.
Anything can happen. She's fourth in the bench. Can finish no worse than fourth if she gets this, because she's lighter than Richard, who will take the same weight. No, just found her limit.
Megan Richard next. Wants to overtake Hagstrom for fourth in the bench press. 95 kilos. Can she get it up for a 5 kilo personal best? She powers it up.
That's good.
It's 2-1.
Gets a yellow. Now yellows can be a worry for bench pressers.
I
No, we
really
won't-
hope you haven't made the commentator's
we
curse.
won't see from this angle.
Did she lift her butt?
No.
Didn't
There was
seem to come
daylight,
off the
but
bench.
it was the top of the thigh rather than the butt. I think she'll be fine. Commentator's curse? What's a commentator's curse?
Yeah, narrowly avoided this time. And now we have our podium placers. Valerie Velemanova of Czech Republic going for 102.5. She has the third place guaranteed, and she will be no higher than third.
Just an extra 2.5 kilos towards her total, and prognosis has her in second place, only 4 kilos ahead of third. This is important. This is no.
And now for the second attempt at breaking the FISO record. The first one was successful by Guthrie. Odette Tobayewa trying to get the record back. She was the previous holder from Krainska Gora last year at 108. Guthrie got it 108.5. Odette Tobayewa is going for 110.5.
The jury has overruled. Oh, what is the jury overruled? Because the last lift was a no lift anyway. It must have been the
Hagstrom probably. No.
No, Hagstrom didn't get it. Anyway,
I don't know.
sit back for a record fest.
Odette Tobaiwa going for a new FISU record at 110.5 kilos on the bench press. Oh, she fights it.
Oh, that's a
And
great
it's
break.
smooth.
And we wait for the lights. Just
There's
need to let the computer catch up.
some technical troubles.
The trouble is the jury has overruled button needs to be wiped out before we can show the lights for that attempt by Tobaiwa, which I think was good. We'll have confirmed in a moment.
And it's 3 white flags and loud cheering from the British crowd. Odette Tobaiwa retakes the bench press FISO record, but not for long if Amy Guthrie can have anything to say about it, going for 113 kilos
Well,
for the last attempt of the bench.
Guthrie's 108.5 was so good. I can't see another 4.5 kilos stopping her.
We'll see.
It's not just for the record, of course, it's for bench gold.
The British team is on their feet. And she's getting it, she's fighting it, but
No!
too heavy.
Well, that was a bit of a surprise. I thought, based on the second, that was almost a done deal, but it wasn't.
They
And so Tobaiwa takes the gold and keeps her record.
Yes, the two Brits fighting it out on the bench press with Tobaiwa coming out on top. Guthrie deciding to take the riskier call, go for the half a kilo chip on the total to try and put herself in a better fighting position for the deadlifts, but overreaching slightly on the bench press, failing 113 kilos. In third place, Velemanova of Czech Republic with 100 kilos. Mahwate, still the firm favorite for the overall victory, down in 7th on the bench after matching her personal best on her opener and failing 85 twice. Join us back again in 19 minutes time for the deadlift showdown where we decide the overall winner.
Should be fantastic.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, our viewers on the Fizu.tv channel. We are back to the women's 76 kilo category for the deadlifts. Here is where it's gonna go down. Currently, the situation: the British two lifters, after having quite a battle on the bench press, currently 1 and 2 in the subtotals, followed closely by Valerie Velemanova of Czech Republic. Ema Mahwate, the favorite to win, down in 7th place, but the biggest, but she's the biggest deadlifter of them all. So
let's revisit the situation after one round of deadlifts, because that will more accurately reflect the picture.
And we have Shio Fujiwara opening at 110 kilos. Quite a way off her personal best. But that's been the case for all of her lifts in this competition, so I believe she had some sort of trouble.
She's come too far not to make a total. And she put that bar down very, very gingerly.
She gets a total and she looks like she's enjoying it. She'll be followed by Alicia Yemens from Estonia. Gave us a bit of a scare on the bench press, only making her 3rd attempt.
I think she was just wanting to get the whole of the audience shouting for her. And if that was the reason, she succeeded, because everyone in the room was screaming for her to make that lift.
Looks easy enough. 3 white lights and she has a total. Malin Gronquist will be following, opening at 140 kilos. 25 below her personal best of 165. 25-year-old doctor in training.
Great opener.
3 white lights, she's got it in the bag. Total secured. Moving on to Megan Richard. Going for 142.5. And you can see on screen, anytime one of them makes a deadlift, it puts her into 1st place because she's the latest to secure a total.
But that really only becomes relevant in the 2nd round.
Looks strong.
Yeah.
And it's 3 whites.
I don't think anyone is going to take silly chances in the 1st round of deadlifts. They all make a total, hopefully, and then they can all move forward to either attack or protect positions.
Isa Boonstra of Netherlands, opening on 155, 20 kilos below her personal best.
Three wide lights.
And it's good. Lara Rafone, opening at 160, her personal best 170. She wants to get close to 180. Starts right where she finished on the squats. And it moves like a breeze.
Easy.
We are moving on.
It certainly looked easy, but it probably wasn't, because it never is.
Well, yeah, even deadlift openers are not something to be messed around with. Tira Hagström will be coming up next from Sweden. 162.5 on the bar.
Oh, she had to work at the lockout. But I think it's good. Yes, three
Yeah.
white lights.
It's 3 whites and she is good. She secures a total. It would be nice to see every single one of these competitors securing a total on their first attempt.
Absolutely. The next two are the two British lifters who are leading at subtotal.
Amy Guthrie overreaching just a bit on the bench press. Couldn't quite make the third attempt. And she's going for 162.5 on the deadlift. And it's pretty easy. It's a 2-1.
She gets a blue from the near side referee. But it's good. I don't think the jury are going to trouble themselves with that.
Followed by the second of the British lifters, Odette Tobaira, going for 167.5. Bronze in the squat, gold on the bench. She might be lagging behind a bit on the deadlifts.
Oh, that was so easy though. There's plenty more there.
Yeah, we'll see what she can do in the fight for the victory here in the 76 kilo. Veronika Sigotova of Czech Republic opening at 170. Three whites. She's good.
That was a great lift.
Yeah, and we are moving on to 170 kilos for Julie Besteman of Netherlands. She might be in contention for the deadlift medal with some reasonably big jumps. If
She's
this moves fast.
She's opening 10 kilos below her PB.
Yeah, then that went pretty well. Three whites. And we have the top three deadlifters to go. First of which Jamie Scott should be fighting for the deadlift medal. For the overall podium, unfortunately a bit too far back. Unless something goes terribly wrong for many of the competitors in front of her.
Or unless she makes huge jumps. But I don't think she will because she's only 7.5 kilos below her personal best. Get one on the board. Then you can try the big jumps if necessary. That's exactly what she's done.
And it's a 2-1. A red light from the left-hand side referee. We'll see
Saying
from their perspective.
He said it wasn't locked out. Other two thought it was good. Yeah.
Probably the shoulder, just a bit forward. But we're moving on into the top two. Now this is the fight for the victory. Velemanova going at 182.5. She'll be in first place after the first round of deadlifts. If she gets this, and she does.
Yeah, she's 2 kilos ahead.
Yeah, she does it before I even finish talking about it.
Tobias was in 4.53 leading. Velimanova's now in 4.55, and Makwate has a lift to put her in 4.52.5. It's going to be a last deadlift showdown again, what we all love to see.
Mahwate lowering her opener from 205 to 195 just to be safe. She knows she can pull something big for the victory if she needs to. Currently the record holder of the FISU deadlift record at 211.5 from Kranjska Gora last year.
She may need that and more before the afternoon is over. But that's a great opener.
Real easy. And that is a solid column of green for the first round. All of the lifters securing a total. And we have a tight battle on the top. With Velemanova currently leading, Tobayewa in second, Mahwate in third, but the biggest of the three deadlifters. And should anything go wrong for any of them, we have three lifters in 4th, 5th and 6th place, also separated by just 1 kilo.
It's too close to call.
Moving on into the second round, Fujiwara going for 125, a 15 kilo jump.
I thought she might leave it at 1 the way she looked coming off the platform, but she's keeping going.
And she gets it.
That was better than her opener. Look the way she puts it down though, very, very slowly as if to avoid pain and injury. She's still smiling.
Yeah, she's still enjoying the performance. Sometimes that's what it's all about, enjoying the competition, enjoying hanging out with fellow lifters, making new friendships, showing what you're capable of, at least partially. Megan Richard next, going for 150.
Powerlifting is such a great community to be part of. That's a great lift.
At 3 whites, another successful attempt. And Alicia Yemets from Estonia. Also going for the 150. This will be a 2.5 kilo personal best for her. And the clock starts ticking down.
Oh no, and that is the first red light of the deadlift competition.
Just can't get the hips through the very last part, the lockout of the deadlift. I think she just loses balance a bit on the top. But there's already Malin Gronqvist on the platform, also going for the 150 kilos. And it looks good. It's 3 white
lights, yeah.
Absolutely no problem there. Isa Boonstra of Netherlands going for 165. A 10 kilo jump, and she's gonna need another after this if she wants to reach her PB.
That's a lovely lift.
Yeah, slow but steady. And it's 3 white lights. Amy Guthrie pushed back down to 4th place after being in the top 2 going into the deadlifts. But she will be praying for any mistakes from the top three to perhaps jump one of them.
Yeah, this gives her 443.5. She needs at least 10 kilos more if she wants a podium medal, and she wants someone above her to miss a lift.
That moved well though.
Yeah.
Hagstrom coming up next for 172.5. Hagstrom fast off the floor, has to work for it a bit on the lockout, but it's a good lift.
3 wide lights.
And Rafone will be going on next, 172.5, already a personal best for her, but closing in on that 180 she wants. Big support from the Slovenian team. And absolutely no problem.
Super lift.
3 whites, and I think she'll go for the 180. Odette Tobaiwa going for a 10 kilo jump to 177.5. That will bring her to 463 total, which means she'll be back down in third place if Velemanova and Mahwate make their deadlifts. But she's fighting hard.
Yeah, this will put her into the lead with lifters to come who can push her back down. And of course, there's another round. And if she can make this look easy, she might have a bit more. Oh, wow.
And she makes it definitely look decently easy.
She gets a blue again. No, I don't think it was her that got the blue before, but no, there was no blue there. Surely.
No,
Just
that was just the bar settling
Yeah.
on top. Veronika Sigutova going for the 182.5.
Fantastic lifting. Fantastic.
Absolutely beautiful.
There's a Czech lifter called Jakub Sigut. I'm wondering if they're related. I think he may be lifting later this week.
Julie Besteman of Netherlands going for the 182. This will be a 2.5 kilo personal best for her. And will put her currently into fourth in deadlift.
That's a great deadlift.
She gets it. 3 white lights. Jamie Scott after her on the same weight, 182.5. to match her personal best. Oh, she has to work for it on the lockout.
Yeah, she gets it though. Wait for
Just-
the referees. Oh, she gets a red on the far side for not locked out.
We'll see again on the replay.
And we'll see it from the far side. No, we won't.
Oh. Oh, I think she got the red from the left-hand side referee
Yeah.
Previously because of her shoulder. But it's a 2-1 and the jury didn't do anything about it before, so... Velemanova now, one of the victory contenders. 192.5 and it's good.
This is moving so quickly.
She's back into first place with Mahwate to follow, going for 210 kilos. Just
Yeah.
1.5 below the FISO record and her personal best.
Velemanova is now in 4.65. If Makwate makes this lift, she will be in 4.67.5 and leading at the end of 2 rounds.
What an exciting competition we have on our hands. Emma Mahwate, the last of the second round deadlifts, going for 210 kilos to take the lead.
That's only 1.5 kilos below her personal best.
Ooh, and she
Oh,
does
had
it.
to work. That's good. That's good, but how much more is there? This is getting too close to call.
This is getting really tight now. And it all depends on this last round of the deadlift.
And I'm not sure we're going to see it. Yeah, there we are. The yellow figure is the total, and you can see how close it is amongst the top 3, and then how close it is from 4 to 6.
Just 1 kilo separating fourth from sixth, and 4.5 kilos separating first from third.
Sit back and enjoy. Last lift of the day for Fujiwara. No.
Gives it her all for the 135. Still going off the platform with a smile. She's had a good time. And next up we'll have Alicia Yemets of Estonia reattempting 150 kilograms.
Yeah, she didn't get it last time. In fact, she was the only no lift of the second round. And there have only been 2 no lifts in the whole deadlift competition so far.
Can she lock it out this time? She can.
Oh, that's a good lift.
You called it. The refs agree. And it's a good lift for Yemets. 150 kilos. She'll be followed by Malin Gronquist going for 155.
I think the other thing to say as we get towards the conclusion, we know that there are lots of new viewers joining us on FISU TV all the time. In the third round of deadlifts, lifters can make 2 changes to their nominated third attempt, and that really adds another complexion to what's already a complex situation. So watch for the coaches making changes to try and get their lifter into that coveted first place.
She's got it. And she's got it with a smile. It's a good lift, a 2-1. Megan Richard coming onto the platform, going for 160 kilo. 5 kilo personal best for her.
Gave it her best, not to be.
Unfortunately not today. Isa Boonstra of Netherlands will be following her at 172.5. Moved from 10th to 7th in deadlift, at least for now.
No, once again.
Tries so hard.
Bar
But-
seemed glued to the floor.
Tried so hard, but the bar did not go so far.
Electromagnets engaged. Remember that the bar is cleaned between each lift in the third and final round of a deadlift competition.
Tira Hagstrom of Sweden hyping up the crowd, going for 177.5 kilos.
She wants that fourth place, just outside the top three. But 4, 5 and 6 are so close, and fourth at the World Championship sounds better than sixth.
Absolutely. Even if you're separated by a single kilogram. And she's fighting for it.
Oh, she's given everything.
Let's see if the
Should
lights...
be good. No.
No.
She got a red and a blue. Red for not locked out, blue for probably resting on the thighs. I can get the red more than the blue. No, that's locked out. I can
Oh.
get the blue, but the red?
I think the jury, yes, the jury has overruled, and it's a good lift for Hagstrom.
And listen to the crowd. And can I just let people know that that jury overrule at towards the end of the bench press, it wasn't an overrule. It was an accident. No lift was overruled. Complex bits of equipment these referees use now. Just used to be lights and a simple flick of a button. No more.
Amy Guthrie now tries to retake fourth place overall with 177 kilos on the deadlift. Total silence in the room. And it's going, and she's got it.
Oh, that's a good lift from Guthrie.
Three
and
white lights.
And it moves her into fourth place. Now we have an attempt change, and it will not be the last.
We have an attempt change for
I think it's Raffone put in
Yeah.
her second change. Raffone is not going for the 180 you thought. She's going 185.
Oh, she's confident. With a couple of failures here, she might sneak onto the deadlift podium with a bit of luck.
Now this will put Tobaiwa into the total lead. This will put her to 468 and lead Makwate by half a kilo. But of course there are lifters to follow.
Oh, she's fighting for it, and I think she got it.
Wait for the referees.
It's 3 whites, and Odette Tobaiwa goes into first place, with Velemanova and Mahwate yet to deadlift.
She is the leader, but she is also the target.
Raffone now going for a massive personal best of 185. She's thinking that perhaps if a few of the other lifters can miss their last attempt, she can sneak onto the podium. This will move her to third in the deadlift rankings. Coach telling her she needs to give it everything she's got. And it looks good. She's pulling through.
Oh wow,
I think she's got it.
Locked that out.
It's a 2-to-1 good lift. And she is into third place in the deadlifts from nowhere. Besteman, Scott or Sigutova now able to push her back.
Yeah, Besteman now has a chance to pull for third place.
This is Julie Besteman. Last second change to 187.5 to try and beat Raffone.
She's heavier than Scott. She has to pull
Oh,
this.
she's grinding it out. And she gets it.
Oh wow, what a wonderful lift from Besteman. 3 white lights.
Just pushing and pushing and pushing and gets it. A wonderful lift and moves her into deadlift bronze for the time being.
Scott is lighter. This to move her into bronze medal position. A bronze that only Sigutova can take away if she makes it.
Let's see it. Oh, she's fighting for it. And she's stuck.
No, it's not.
No,
gonna
it's not
finish.
happening.
Oh,
It's not happening, but she's
so-
holding on.
So brave.
Wow. What a warrior. Not letting go. But she was stuck. There was no way that bar was coming any higher, unfortunately. Which means Besteman still holds the deadlift third. Valerie Velemanova going for 202.5. She has the deadlift silver. She wants the total first, and this will move her in front of Mahwate and force an attempt change for Mahwate. Let's see this.
Huge lift coming up. Not just the weight in the bar, but the significance in the whole competition.
Things are really getting heated. Can she get this?
No,
Oh,
no,
no, no, no. Unfortunately, a no lift. She'll still get the deadlift medal, either silver or bronze.
Sigutova is taking a 22.5 kilo jump to try and get on the podium.
Well, that should be a heroic effort if she gets this.
She gets this, she'll beat Velimanova, the other Czech lifter, on body weight.
Yeah, for the total third place. If you have the chance, you have to pull for it.
And no one can take it away from her if she gets it. This is for third, not just third place.
So for third overall, can she get it?
No.
It was a heroic attempt. She went for it, and you have to respect that, but just not there.
Sometimes these things happen, and there is only one lift left, and I'm just wondering if Makwati's going to drop. Yeah, she's going to drop down to the weight she needs to beat Tabaiwa, and this will give her 469.5, and this will give her the title, and it's 212. Still a FISU record.
Yeah, she will extend her own FISA record by half a kilo. Take the first place by the smallest amount that she can. And this is just 2 kilos above her second attempt.
She could have gone for 468.5, but she wouldn't have got the record.
No, she couldn't because the record's
Oh, it's
211 and she
211.
cannot chip
Yeah.
any lower than 212.
Yeah, you're right.
So this will win her by one. This will make her win by 1.5 kilos. A 2 kilo jump from second to third attempt. One of the smallest jumps you can make. Only in this record territory. Let's see it. Emma Mahwate pulling for the victory here.
We said it would go down to the last deadlift, and here we are at the last deadlift.
210 moved well. 212 is not that much more. She just needs to decide to get it up. And she's getting it. Wow! No!
No! Oh, I
Oh.
thought she had it.
She was so
I
close!
thought she had it.
Oh my god! And what a dramatic finish! Mahwate centimeters away from the victory. You can see it in her face as the bar starts to slip from her fingers, which means Tabaiwa, against all odds, taking the victory. With Mahwate in second and Velimanova in third.
What a fabulous competition.
And so close. Tabaiwa taking it by half a kilo.
Let's just take a breath, and you can see the screen in front of you. Tabaiwa, 468 kilos, is the champion. Makwate, 467.5, half a kilo, is the silver medalist. And Velimanova, 465 kilos, 2.5 behind, is the bronze medalist. And look at the numbers behind, how close they are. What a fabulous competition the 76ers have put on for us this afternoon.
Yeah, what a nail biter. We'll hear you back. We'll see you back at 4:30 here at local Estonian time, which is 2 hours in front of the British Standard Time and 1 hour in front of the Central European Time. Now we take a well-deserved rest after all of this adrenaline.
That'll be the 105s. Join us at 4:30. Bye for now.